yesfinanciallyfree.com and creative abundance now. So excited. We are starting today. We are going to do day 1 of our Walk for Peace challenge. All right. So we're going to do peace practice recommended by the venerable monks who are marching from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. Today is day 91 of their walk. So excited to start this challenge. We're also going to do our gratitude practice, financial freedom affirmations, and visualization, and do a little talk about financial freedom at the end. So it's exciting. My name is May Duldalau, and I am live every morning at this time, around 6:30 a.m. 6 a.m. between 6 and 6:30 a.m. We're gonna shoot for 6 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. every morning, all right? And I live in Waikiki with my husband Jamel and our 12-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $30,000 of credit card debts and line of credit debts, and that was the second time I had gotten into debt. I got into credit card debt and then paid it all off with a loan, and then I stopped using credit cards for a little bit, but then I started using them again, and then I got into debt again, and then I felt guilty and then ashamed, and then I stopped using credit cards. Finally just stopped. And it took me a while to pay off the debt. By 2016, I had paid off all the debt, April. And then quit my job in summer 2016 was my last day working at a local bank here in Hawaii. Then I started coaching clients to do what I did, which was not only pay off all my debt, but by that time our family's net worth had improved by about $500,000, and we were making almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividend yielding stocks. And I'm going to have a free training actually on next week Wednesday, which will be January 28th, 2026. So if you are interested, I'm going to do a free training on how to make dividends with preferred stocks, which I've never done a training on before except for my clients personally. So I'm going to do a training on that. That is a free training. We also have a sale this month for Finance Freedom Training Live. And if you sign up before the end of January 2026, you get a reimbursement after you invest $50 into a dividend yielding stock. I will send you $50 to reimburse you, either by check or by Venmo, depending on how you want the money, or Zelle. I can do 3 methods. So that is the sale for January. So check it out. Welcome to the live. Thanks for being on the live, guys. I'm also going to show you what I am talking about. So let me show you my screen, and you can see, hold on. Let's see how I share my screen. It's been a while since I've shared my screen on here. How you guys doing this morning? Nice to see you. Thanks for being on the live. Share. Okay, sharing screen now. All right, so check it out. You go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right, yesfinanciallyfree.com, right there, yesfinanciallyfree.com. And if you go to contact us, there's this spot on the blog that says contact us. Click on contact us, and then you get to this page where it tells you how to get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. Yeah, you put your first name, email address there, hit the get instant access button, and you will get that free ebook. Okay, sent directly to your inbox immediately. All right, so we're at yesfinanciallyfree.com. Contact us. It'll be sent to your inbox, and you'll be on my email list. And I will be emailing my email list on Wednesday with the Zoom link for the free training, How to Make Passive Income with Preferred Stocks. All right? So that's how you get on the email list. That's how you get the invite for the free training, How to Create Passive Income from Preferred Stocks. I'm going to do that at 6 a.m. on Wednesday, Hawaii time. All right? So that's 11 a.m. Eastern time. So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, contact us, and then sign up for the email list. If you're already on the email list, you're going to get the invite. All right. The next thing I wanted to show you is the sale, and then we will begin our practice. Yeah. So the sale is for the Finance Freedom Training Live right here. Finance Freedom Training Live. If you sign up in January 2026, all right? Sign up in January 2026 after you do your first $50 investment in a dividend yielding stock of your choice, I will reimburse you the $50, either by Zelle or by check in the mail or by Venmo, all right? So this is great. It's $197. You get a coaching with me on Zoom, and we will chart out your cash flow, your financial freedom account numbers, your passive income, and your net worth. We'll do that in one session. And then you will get an invite every week to an office hour where you can ask any questions you have about financial freedom, investing, or anything else, organizing your money. And then you also get a password to weekly videos that I did, trainings that I did for my Finance Freedom Mastermind back in 2017 and 2018. So check it out. Go to 2017 and 2018. Yep, check it out. Go to yesfinanciallyfree.com products. Okay, I'm done with that. We're going to begin. So if you've been watching the Venerable Monks, they're marching from Fort Worth, right? And I got inspired because if you've ever seen their talks are so inspiring. Hi, guys. And so I decided today to start doing a challenge, all right? And I've already, okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that. Already failed at doing one of the things the monks said. So the Venerable Monks say do one thing at a time, and I was trying to cook oatmeal and I forgot. See, that's why the Venerable say do one thing at a time. But anyway, I got really inspired them. They're walking for peace. They're walking from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. And their whole walk is for peace. They have a little sign saying, walk for peace. Yeah. So anyways, they give advice on how to create peace in our lives. And I saw a talk yesterday, day 87, the lunch talk, and it was very inspiring. He asked everyone, have you seen my talk yet? Did you come last night and visit us, or they give 2 talks a day. So he's like, did you watch our talk last night, or did you see it online? And people raised their hand. He's like, how many people did what I said to do, which is write the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day? And less than 10 people out of, I guess, a lot raised their hand. And then he gave a whole talk about, if you really want to have world peace, if you really want to have peace in your life, right, you need to do the practice. Otherwise, it's just talk. You're just looking at me, you're looking at the Venerable Monks. You just want to come out and see the Venerable Monks and take pictures and videos and, give us something and just look at us. But that doesn't make you more peaceful. I mean, maybe for this one moment when you're listening to me speak, you might feel more peaceful. But when you go home, you're going to go back to your normal life, right? So he said you have to do the practice to create more peace in your life. So we are going to, I decided, and that talk was so amazing. You should check it out. I will put the replay of it on my blog and underneath this live video when I'm done. And in the notes underneath this, if this podcast finally started, it will be in the notes. So one of the things, they've said a lot of stuff, and it's really influenced me a lot. So we're going to do the practice, and we're going to talk about it. But let's do the practice, okay? Because that's the whole point. So get out a notebook and write down, today is going to be my peaceful day. I don't know where I put my notebook, but I wrote on it already. Today is going to be my peaceful day. I'm trying to find it to show you guys where I wrote it. And I don't know where I put it. That's funny. Anyway, I wrote down, today is going to be my peaceful day. So you write that down, and then you read it out loud, and then you say it out. Well, you read it a few times in your head, and then you say it out loud. And I'm looking for my notebook, and I have no idea where. I know where it is. Hold on. All right. Today is going to be my peaceful day. So here it is, Saturday, right? Saturday, I wrote for Saturday, January 24, 2026. Today is going to be my peaceful day. So I wrote it, I read it in my mind, and then I said it out loud. And I've been doing it since Tuesday. So I have entries on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's pretty cool. So that's all you do for that first part. Today is going to be my peaceful day, right? So the second practice is to focus on our breathing. So we're going to do that next, okay? So we're going to focus on our breathing. We're going to breathe in and out, and just focus on it. So you can just do that, and then as you have thoughts come, you see the thought, and you look at it and you say thought, thought, thought. Just acknowledge it, and then just go back to your breathing. All right. So don't chase thoughts. Acknowledge them. Same with feelings. He said when you first start doing this, you're going to have feelings. Like you're going to feel itchy. You're going to feel all kinds of feelings. Because this is the first time you've ever done this. You close your eyes, focus on your breathing. All these different things are going to pop up. Just say feeling, feeling, and then go back to your breathing. So acknowledge the feeling, go back to your breathing. So basically all you're doing is focusing on your breathing. Every time you get distracted, you acknowledge whatever's distracting you, and then you go back and focus on your breathing. Okay? Got it? So we're going to practice that together. I'm going to set a timer, all right? We're going to do this for 15 minutes, and then we're going to go on to the next practice, okay? So let's start. All you do is when you breathe in, you breathe in, you count 1, breathe out, count 1, breathe in, count 2, breathe out, count 2, breathe in 3, breathe out 4, 5. When you get to 5, you start over at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you go to 7, then 8, then 9, then 10, and then you start over and you breathe in and out and you count to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Got it? So we're just focusing on our breathing. That's it. All right? Okay, let's do the practice. That's the key, right? The key is to do the practice. Here we go. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. All right, so we're done with that. We did our breathing exercise. How did you do? So all I was doing was breathing and counting, and I never made it to 10. So basically you go in and out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I made it to maybe 8, almost 9, and then I would get distracted and I went back to 1. So when you get distracted, you start over. But I think the main thing is to be very kind to yourself. Once you stop, start over. So don't be upset if it was hard for you to do. He said always be, and I've learned this from other meditation teachers, be forgiving. Be loving and kind and forgiving to yourself because it's okay, right? Just start again. The important thing is to practice. So I wanted to finish up, and then I'm going to talk to you about some of the benefits I've had just by doing this practice for only like 5 days. It's amazing. So let's finish up with our financial freedom affirmation. So we're going to go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, and then we're going to go to the map to freedom. Okay, so yesfinanciallyfree.com, map to freedom. This is where I get all the affirmations. Okay, so if you go down to map number 5, it's called Do It Yourself on Financial Freedom. You go to the affirmations, 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. This is where I get the affirmations. So I'm going to do some affirmations, and then we're going to do a visualization, and then I'm going to share what the Walk for Peace practice has done for me so far, which is amazing stuff. And then please chime in as well if you've been doing it at all. I release all feelings of lack and limitation. I joyfully accept blessings of joy and abundance. I joyfully express blessings of joy. It's 2 joys, okay? I release all feelings of lack and limitation. I joyfully accept blessings of joy and abundance. Today is rich with opportunities, and I open my heart to receive them. Today is rich with opportunities, and I open my heart to receive them. Money flows freely and abundantly in my life. Money flows freely and abundantly into my life. Wonderful things happen to me, for I live with an attitude of gratitude. Wonderful things happen to me, for I live with an attitude of gratitude. I'm worthy of all that my heart desires. It is my divine heritage. I'm worthy of all that my heart desires. It is my divine heritage. I picture abundance for myself and others. I picture abundance for myself and others. I always have more money coming in than going out. I always have more money coming in than going out. I allow myself to have more than I ever dreamed possible. I allow myself to have more than I ever dreamed possible. All right, let's do our gratitude. Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute of saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for my health. Thank you that I have hair and skin and teeth, and that I have fingers, and they all function, and I'm healthy and strong. I can use my knees. Thank you that I can walk, that I can jog, that I can swim, that I live in Hawaii, beautiful Hawaii. Thank you for the fresh air. Thank you for my family. Thank you that I have a son, Jordan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the venerable monks who are walking for peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the people who show up for them. Thank you. Thank you for feelings. Thank you for thoughts. Thank you for meditation. Thank you for mindfulness practice. Thank you. Thank you for blog and internet, and thank you for smartphones, and thank you for technology. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the invention of a pen. Thank you for easy practices. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're done with our 1 minute of thank yous. Put your hand on your heart, left hand over right. Feel your heartbeat and feel gratitude in your heart. Close your eyes, breathe in gratitude in and out through your heart. Think of something you're grateful for. Okay, now imagine that you are financially free. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you inside, outdoors? Are you with friends, family? Are you working? Are you doing your dream job? Are you resting? Are you on vacation? Are you playing sports? Are you doing music? Taking a nap? What are you doing? Try to think of something conscious. So where are you? What are you doing? Think about it. It's your dream, okay? Just imagine you're there and enjoy it. All right? Let's begin. Okay, open your eyes, and that's the practice. So enjoy that. Do it every day. It'll change your life. Do it once a week. It'll change your life. If you ever fall off, start again. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I've learned, what's the difference in my life for the venerable monks and this peace practice that I started doing. So I told you that I started started following them last week, I think. I heard about them, I heard about them that they were walking for peace. But I mean, I didn't really look at what they were doing until Wednesday of last week. I was actually feeling sad that day, like not happy. And I just started looking at them, and I found one of their talks, and I listened to a talk, I think, and I look at the news about them and how it was affecting people, and then I started doing this practice. I guess it was 2 weeks ago I started following them, because I started writing the sentence, "Today is going to be my peaceful day." I started on Tuesdays when I started writing that sentence. So, oh no, I started writing it before. Oh, check that out. I started writing it on the 15th. So that's when I saw. It was on the 15th. So I've already been writing this sentence for 10 days already. Oh, I think I missed one day. The 19th. Yeah, so I started on the 15th of 2026 writing, "Today is going to be my peaceful day." And I was actually really sad that day. So I don't know if you've ever, I'm going through menopause right now. And I know a lot of women have a lot of hard time going through menopause. They have all these feelings come up. But I mean, even if you're just sad, and I've heard a lot of people get sad, and they don't know why, right? So I was just sad, all right? I'm just telling you the truth. And I saw them, and it made me happy, because when you see the venerable monks marching from Fort Worth, right, to Washington, D.C., everywhere they go, people come out, and they're all different races, ages, sexes, genders, whatever. They're all different. They come out. Some of them kneel on the ground by the highway, and just to shake their hand as they walk by. People were giving out food, water, flowers. I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I cried for I think 3 days. Every time I saw them, I would cry. It was so moving, right? I was just so touched that so many people would come out to watch them, like just watch them go by or listen to them talk or give them. One of them got hit by their escort vehicle. A truck hit their escort vehicle, didn't realize the vehicle was driving so slowly next to them, hit it by accident. Then it hit two of the monks. One of them went to the hospital. I guess both got injured. One had his leg amputated, one of the monks. So, I mean, it's a dangerous walk. It's a dangerous walk. And they have a dog, a Loca, that was walking with them for a long time, which was very cute. I mean, it was just, the whole thing just, so I recommend you check out their talks. It's all on YouTube. That's where I've been seeing it. I know they're on Facebook too and Instagram, but that's where I've been seeing it. And this is what it's done for me. So basically, like I said, I started on the 15th just writing the sentence. Like they said just write it down, read it in your mind, say it out loud. So I started on the 15th. I missed one day on the 19th, and then I continued on. And then I started doing the breathing practice. Just what I just did with you now, okay? They say to do it 1 hour before you go to bed at night. I don't do it for a whole hour, but I have been doing it. And it's so funny. Don't do it while you're waiting for a traffic light to change, okay? Don't do that. I did that once, and it's like someone honked at me, go, it's green. I was like, yeah, they told me not to do this. When you're driving, just focus on driving. So, yesterday's talk was about a lot of different, not yesterday's talk, the 87th day lunchtime talk. It was very good, all right? And they talked about how the breathing will change your life. He's been saying that the whole walk, so I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I've been doing it. I have been happier. I'm happy to say I'm happier. I've been more productive, meaning that I can focus more on what I'm doing, right? Getting my stuff done. This is a benefit that's happened to me. I've been waking up easier in the morning. He talked about it yesterday in that talk, on the 87th day talk. He said he only gets 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, right? And when you wake up, you have 5 seconds to wake up. You can count down 5. Pretend that something about, he says like the end of your life. 5 seconds is the end of your life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and make sure you're up by the end of that. When your alarm goes off, you have 5 seconds to get up. And I wake up early. Like I started waking up early, I think about 3 days ago, before I heard him say he only gets 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I didn't even hear that before. But I started waking up earlier and easier about 3 days ago. And like this is Saturday. Usually I'm like sleeping in, and I woke up at 5:38 in the morning. And I'm awake too. And so he says if you sleep too much, you do less, right? Obviously, because you're sleeping, right? It's just normal, right? So this morning I've already done this. I'm doing this podcast, right? So I'm waking up earlier, more energy, happier, getting more done. So I feel hopeful, right? About the future, about goals that I have. I just feel better. Like, so he said that he met this one lady on the road, and she was very depressed. She said she was going to kill herself, but when she met them, she felt better. And he taught her the breathing, and he told her, if you do this every day, you will feel better. And so try it. That's why I'm doing this challenge. So in the day 87 talk, he said, do it for at least 64 days. I'm not sure. I'm getting confused between the talks. But he did say do it at least for 64 days. But after that, you have to keep going, right? You have to form a habit. But after you form a habit, you want to keep doing it. Otherwise, you go back to what you used to be like. Yeah. So that's why I'm starting this challenge today. So this is day 1 of the 64-day challenge, Walk for Peace challenge. See if you get the benefits too. Now, gratitude, I've already did that last year. I did a 10,000 thank you challenge, which you can check out at yesfinanciallyfree.com. The replays are there. Or the YouTube channel, Creative Abundance Now. that was to create financial freedom, to get rid of any financial problems we had. It's to practice gratitude, right? So that was awesome, right? And it worked for me. So now we're going to do this 64-day peace challenge. So I'm excited. And if you want to know more about me, visit me on my blog, join the email list, because I do check my emails, all right? But I'm doing this journey with you. I'm so grateful you're here. Good luck, and let me know if the challenge helps you or if you have any questions. And like I said, if you want to learn more about me, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. So I will show you again one more time. Yesfinanciallyfree.com. Okay. I am doing a free training on Wednesday. So go to contact us. All right. 6 a.m. I'm doing a free training. Free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. Put in your first name, email address, get instant access. This gets you on my email list, and that's where I will send the invite to the Zoom training. All right. And I'm going to teach how to create passive income with dividend yielding preferred stocks. All right. So I'm going to teach that. It's going to be free. So just sign up for the email list. You'll know you're on the email list when you get the free book sent to your email. If you don't see it, check your spam folder. If you don't see it there, try a different email. Some people have been using Yahoo emails on my blog and they can't get my emails. And this is not just me. So if you're using Yahoo, try Gmail, try a different email server, because Yahoo seems to be extremely strict against autoresponders, which is the service I use for my email list, which, you know, you need to have an email list compliant by law, you know, so if you're on the list, you can unsubscribe anytime, you know, so I have a service that helps me with that. And Yahoo seems to be super strict. So go ahead, sign up for that ebook, get the free training. And if you're interested in learning more about me, go to products. If you want to see my services, there's different ones. The sale, Finance Freedom Training Live, sign up in January for the sale, okay? Sign up in January for this one, Finance Freedom Training Live, all right? January is the deadline for the sale, okay? So $50 reimbursement of your first investment in dividend yielding stocks of your choice, okay? All right, have a great day. Thanks for being on. I will be live again tomorrow for 64 days. We'll see how it goes. Have a great day, guys. Aloha, take care, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done